it's Jessii Vee and welcome back to another episode of Missing. And because it is February, I feel like the next few episodes of Missing is going to be love and relationship and couple related. So today we're going to be talking about some couples who mysteriously went missing. A lot of these stories are so bizarre, as they usually are, and I don't think any of these people have ever been found, so the cases are still open to this day. But before we get into some very sad and dark stuff, I thought I would show you guys something. So I haven't talked about my merch website in quite a while, so I just wanted to remind you guys of what we have on there because a lot of the things on there can be really cool Valentine's Day gifts. For example, this pink unicorn Jessii Vee bag is the perfect Valentine's Day color, and I'll show you some of the stuff we have on our website just in case you didn't know. I tried to pick out some pink things because Valentine's Day. So we still have a bunch of the narwhal plushies. This is a pink one. I absolutely adore these. We have one in a big size, we have one in this size, and yeah, they're like all over my house and on my bed, and I just like put them all over the place. We also have the mermaid makeup brushes, which are so pretty and so shiny, and the brushes are extremely soft. We also have the pizza purses, which honestly might be my favorite item on the merch site. These are so cool to keep your coins or your lipsticks or whatever you want in your purse. I love this. The next thing we have is the mermaid necklace, which is hard to show you guys here. This is just the package that we send it in, but it is so cute. I absolutely love this necklace. We also have the unicorn pens, which are really cute for school and stuff. And then we have this lucky unicorn, and inside of it, it's this really cute glass unicorn. It's so cute. So we have a lot of like mermaid and unicorn products, as you can see. So if you guys would like to check out my website, the link is down below in the description. Okay, so let's talk about these missing person cases, but specifically missing couples that just like vanished in thin air. My voice just cracked. Did you hear that? Love that. Okay, so honestly, let's get serious though. As I always say, I do like to do cases that happened before the 2000s just because I want to remain respectful, especially if the cases are super new. I'm not really comfortable talking about them. And it's okay if other people do, other YouTubers do. I just like talking about the more like historic and older cases personally. All right, let's get started on the very first case. Bonita Vic Weiser disappeared with her boyfriend Mitchell Weiser on July 27, 1973. The pair was hiking up to a concert festival in New York. The last person to see the couple was a truck driver who gave them a ride to the concert. However, it is unclear whether the couple actually reached the concert or not. Originally, police just thought that Bonita and Mitchell had run off together. The pair was very much in love and had even exchanged wedding rings earlier in the summer. Because this is a very common thing. If couples are young and in love, a lot of the time they do run off together. They don't necessarily disappear completely, but they do run off. So the police originally thought that, yeah, this was probably the case. But after talking to their friends and family, people who knew them said that they were acting very, very strange before they left. There have been a few unconfirmed sightings of the couple, but no trace or evidence has actually been found. And there have been a lot of speculation that while the couple was hiking to the concert, maybe because it was so hot that day, they went to the river and accidentally drowned. No one really knows what happened, but the couple was so in love, so it's just bizarre how they just like vanished. Okay, let's move on to the next case. On March 5th, 1957, William Paterson and his wife Margaret vanished from their home in El Paso, Texas. The couple wasn't reported missing until 5 months after they vanished because their neighbor thought the couple had been on an extended vacation. That is so crazy to me. Imagine going missing and no one knows or reports it for 5 months. I mean, I know my family and friends would report me in like a day because like they wouldn't have heard from me, but it's just so bizarre how this couple could go missing for that long and not even be like suspected of being missing. When the case was finally opened, police investigators found that the couple had left their car and their cat behind, and that their house was oddly in complete disarray. It's very strange how their neighbors thought this couple was on vacation when clearly their car was still parked in the driveway. That doesn't make any sense to me. The neighbors said that on the night of their supposed disappearance, the couple seemed very upset. A short while later, a letter was received from William that provided instructions as to who his properties were going to be distributed to. Investigators suspected that it was not William who wrote this letter, but one of his employees. That is just so bizarre. And they were never found, so this case was never solved, and it'll always just be super mysterious and no one knows what happened to them. This next one is really weird, especially because it's about two parents. Claude and Martha Sue Shelton disappeared from Gary's trailer park after they tucked their 3 children into bed to go to sleep. After the Sheltons kissed their children goodnight, they drove away in their 1967 Ford Galaxy and were never heard from again. Evidence of where the couple could have gone is scarce. Their car has never been recovered, and nobody remembers seeing them the night of their disappearance. And what's really strange, first of all, the couple has 3 children to look after, but family and friends of this couple said that they loved their children dearly and would never leave them alone. So these 3 children are now being raised by their grandmother, and they'll never know what happened to their parents. It's so bizarre. If my parents just like got up and left, I would just not believe they did it on purpose because like they love me. So it's just weird. Let's move on to this next case, which is like my worst fear, and that is the ocean. Ugh. Thomas and Eileen Cassidy were a married couple who were stranded at sea while they were scuba diving with a group at St. Crispin's Reef. It wasn't discovered that the couple was missing until 2 days after the boat that transported the group to go scuba diving left them behind. When it was finally discovered that the couple was missing, an air and sea search took place, but there was no sign of the couple. So there are a bunch of theories about what happened to them, but people think that they just drowned and were eaten by sharks, which is horrible. But that makes me so nervous to go on any like scuba diving boat or like group, because how did the people like doing this scuba diving day not notice they weren't on the boat when they went back? Like they could have just been out scuba diving, like having a great time together, and the boat just left them out in the middle of the ocean with these sharks. Oh, I hate that. I'm getting like chills. Ugh. Let's move on to the next case. Camden Sylvia and her boyfriend Michael Sullivan were last seen jogging on November 7th, 1997. After they had failed to return home, Sylvia's mother went into their apartment to investigate. She found that everything was in its place. The only things that were missing were 2 pairs of running shoes, a set of house keys, and Sylvia's bag. And there's absolutely no evidence about what happened to them. There are theories, but nothing has been confirmed. Like just imagine being that mother, like your daughter is just on a jog and she never comes back. And I feel like that happens a lot. Like a ton of people get abducted while out like running or jogging, like depending on where you're running. Ugh, be careful. All right, the next case. In April of 1980, Charles Romer and his wife Catherine were on a trip back to their home in Scarsdale, New York, from their winter house in Miami, Florida. The wealthy couple checked into the Holiday Inn, located in Brunswick, Georgia, after which they unloaded their luggage and headed back out in their vehicle. But that would be the last time anyone would ever see them. A highway patrolman would later report that he had seen the missing vehicle south of Brunswick parked near a group of restaurants, but this was not verified. The police also looked inside of their car. Nothing was amiss. There was no evidence of foul play. Everything seemed totally normal. So it's just weird because they checked into a hotel, put their stuff in the rooms, and then maybe went out to dinner, but their car was left there and they were nowhere to be seen. So those are all of the couples cases that we're gonna talk about today. I feel like this should be sort of a theme for the rest of the missing series, and maybe not necessarily couples, maybe like creepy stalkers or like something that relates to like love in a dark way. So let me know what you think of that, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And before I go, I just want to do another reminder that if you want to enter to win the backdrop behind me, all you have to do is go subscribe to my channel called V Vlogs. It's linked down in the description, and then go and comment your favorite outfit on the video titled A Bulldog Fashion Show. So it's just 2 steps and then you're entered, and I'm going to be announcing the winner the last week of February. So don't forget to go do that. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!